thank you for your time today.
Welcome.
It's a pity you couldn't come along to the session that we're having on downsizing, but I gather you're going to be away on another one of your short holidays.
That's right.
For someone who's just recently retired, you seem to be taking quite a few holidays. You're hardly ever at home in your new place. But thank you for your time today for this short session.
Welcome.
Now, I had been managing your superannuation for about 3 years before we had our first conversation about downsizing.
Yes.
I think at that point in time you were impressed with the way the superannuation had been travelling compared to previously.
Yes, absolutely.
And on that basis you felt a downsizing move would actually be quite workable for your early retirement. What were the bits that I helped you with, and what were the issues that you were most concerned with?
We worked out my budget, what I could afford, how much I needed to invest to generate the income I need, and then how much I have left to spend on property. And we looked at various different scenarios, and I also was able to calculate my budget based on our findings.
Right. And what was the most important thing that I did for you from your perspective in this whole exercise?
Just made me feel secure in how much I could afford to spend on my new house, and that I would have enough to support myself moving forward. Just that we'd done so much prep on that level that I was able to feel comfortable making the decision to stop working and take an early retirement.
Okay. Yes, we did 3 scenarios, most optimistic, most likely and pessimistic, based on how long you'd live and how much money you needed to have and how much money you would have left over for this place. Is there anything you'd do differently if you had the option to do it over again?
No, not at all. No, it was so thorough. No, I'm very happy. Nothing differently.
Okay, that's great. Now let's talk about the real estate bit for a moment. A bit about the actual real estate side of things. Can you tell me a little bit about how you found Bernadette and why you settled with her as an agent?
A friend who worked in real estate in the area for many years gave me 3 recommendations, all of whom I checked out, and Bernadette was by far the most professional. I called her from work at lunchtime to ask her to come and appraise the house, and I arrived home that night to a personalised prospectus sitting on my doorstep, and I was very impressed by that. Bernadette's very professional, she's very direct, she's very efficient, she listens, her advice is very solid, she doesn't try to overstate anything, and I felt confident that the information I was getting was the right information.
Okay. Tell me about the process of the sale of the house. What did she do for you in that impressed you?
Well, after I decided to go with Bernadette, we worked together on preparing the house, and Bernadette was able to identify the highlights and the things that needed attention. Bernadette gave me the names of stylists, tradespeople. She's got a bank of information there that was really helpful. All the people I contacted from her recommendations were very good. We got the house styled, repaired, and ready for presentation. It looked amazing. The campaign was very solid. It was intense. We had opens 3 days a week. We had private inspections. Communication was always there. Flexibility. We changed things along the way. Very happy with Bernadette's advice. We sold the house inside the auction period. We had several contracts out, several offers. We sold it for more or less what Bernadette had predicted. I was very happy.
Oh, good. Now, tell me a little bit about the downsizing. Originally, you didn't want to move into an apartment, and we were looking hard at other options within the budget that we'd set. But now you've moved to a two-storey apartment, almost like a townhouse. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
It's a journey. I was looking for a bit of a fresh start, a bit of a change, and I thought I may have to move geographically away from where I'm comfortable to find that. So after exhausting those areas, I actually ended up finding this place quite close to where I was, which is great. I still got all my infrastructure around me, but the new place is totally different feel, fresh start, lovely. It ticks all the boxes, so I was very happy.
Yeah, good. So it sounds as though you've actually been able to refresh your entire life, start fresh with retirement, and all 2 kilometres from where you previously lived.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Okay. Look, Linda, it's been great to chat to you today. Thank you very much for your input. And I hope the people that are watching this today will also feel comfortable to maybe take the first steps to thinking about downsizing for themselves. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.